Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 2 of what? The crown is too. I like the crown. Fine, it's gone. Anyway, again, welcome to week 2 of language learning with Rob, Dave, whichever you prefer. Some of you know me as Dave. Some of you know me as Robert. Whichever feels comfortable. I want to start off by saying that from last week's video, I was able to notice there were some YouTube analytics that let me know that my video should be a certain length. So I will keep my video to no more than 3.5 minutes. Okay? So believe me, I'm looking at the counter. I'm watching. Secondly, I want to point out that I'm very happy for, first, the students who sent me response papers from the previous article, but secondly, from random people who sent me some response papers from those articles. So believe me, I will be sending back all of your corrected papers within the next few days, if you haven't received it already. So keep an eye in the mailbox for that. And also remember, what's the standard homework to these videos will be response papers. I want to see your writing. I want to see improvement in that writing. I will be analyzing, checking, correcting, of course, all of the things we should be doing as a teacher right now, well, all the time. So this way you can see your progress and so on. So let's get into the articles for this week. Firstly, we have an article posted by the BBC that is about the differences between men and women and how they're affected by this current COVID crisis, which I think is very interesting because, as we all know, the longer this goes on, we're going into a recession, financial recession, and it's difficult, I think, for many people, as we know and as we've read, and unfortunately, some of us are experiencing. But what I find interesting about this article, and I think you will too, is how they make comparisons between, let's say, a typical recession versus the recession we're dealing with now and this pandemic crisis. So it's interesting to see that there is a difference between men and women, as of course there always is, and how this particular pandemic is affecting them differently, right? I'm going to leave that up to you to discover, but I find it very interesting. The second article is just about how, since I am in the European Union right now, I'm in Poland, and that this second article talks about when they're planning on opening the borders, or moreover, when they expect that the expected length of the closure, which the article suggests up to September, which I think will be having people a bit cabin crazy, but I guess we'll see as time goes on. And that's it. I really want you to look at those articles, read them, take your time, and please feel free to send those response papers when you have that opportunity. I want you to feel confident. There are no deadlines right now. I know in the previous video I said I wanted it before the next video. Don't worry about it. Let's just focus on getting something done and staying in touch. All right? And with that, and I think my sign off will be something like this. Stay home, stay safe, stay strong. See you next week.